One,
Yeah, yeah.
2, 3,
Yeah, yeah.
get it.
Susie wanna cruise around town. Doing $150 in the city 4 lanes. Susie wanna cruise around town.
Play it for me.
Doing $150 in the city 4 lanes. Susie wanna cruise around town. Doing $150 in the city 4 lanes. Sustain with the top peeled down. Peeled down. Somewhere nowhere, lost my mind. The doctor's concerned, I say I feel fine. If it is lost, it'll be hard to find. Cause this world got my third eye blind.
Third eye blind.
Can't feel my feet, it's cause I'm so high. I grew some wings, that's why I'm so fly. If I ain't got legs, I'm running out of time. Cause the truth will blow your mind.
1, 2,
Blow
3.
my mind. Hey, say blow my mind. But please don't blow my high. Say, don't blow my high. One more time, say,
1,
say,
2,
say, blow
3,
my
get it.
mind. Hey, say, blow my mind. But please don't blow my high. Sing it with me, say. Verse 2, verse 2, verse 2. Somewhere, nowhere, lost my mind. I was in blue with a slim black tie. Christian Dior with a spritz of lime. I smelled like a damn sunshine.
Never coming down.
Down Hollywood, I can shine like a star. Standing right next to my red sports car. Cigarettes in my arm with a dime on my arm. If she goes down, it ain't no harm. Blow my mind. But please don't blow my high. Hey, don't blow my high. Say 1, 2, say blow my mind. Say blow my mind. But please don't blow my high.
No, I played some beats or whatever. He came up to me, you know, put his phone to my ear and was like, yo, look, I make music. I'm pretty tight.
Mind you, I've never, ever in my life do that.
And if you're a rapper or anybody, or you're trying to get a producer to like vibe with you, that's like the worst thing to do.
But you know what though? God said.
But he was actually tight, so it worked out. And sent him some beats. 3 months later, he sent me back some fire songs, and we've been rocking ever since.
Well, there it is. Met him on the rooftop.
Boom.
As a producer, does that happen to you a lot? Where you get a lot of like artists or singers coming up to you?
Yeah, it happens a lot, especially when you're like doing stuff. You know, it happens more now than like it did before. But I'm pretty good. I give everybody a chance. Like I don't think I'm anything anyway. You know, like I just make music, so you never know what you could find. You know, by like accepting people. So I listen to everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are born and raised in South Central, right?
I'm South Central.
I'm Glenwood, Compton area.
Can you guys kind of describe how that was growing up?
I'll take this one away. It kind of womped in certain ways, but it was kind of great, you know? Like, it was definitely like what you heard, like, it's dangerous and, you know, you guys gotta be in your P's and Q's, but in the same sense, it gave you backbone, you know? So it's like, because when you go into a world that's a little bit cold and stuff like that, like, you don't gotta go, you know, you can just handle the situation. You know how to, like, defend yourself, mentally, verbally, physically. Like, you know how to, like, hold your own, because for so long you was on the defense, like, protecting yourself from, like, any harms and dangers.
Yeah, and I think another thing, like growing up, you don't realize how negative it is around you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you have like dreams bigger than that area, but you only grow up seeing that area, so you have those limitations in your mind. So I think that's another thing the struggle is too. It's a lot of mental things that you got to really push past.
Yeah, exactly.
Today's the 25th anniversary of like the Rodney King LA riots. I know you guys were all like pretty young, but does your family have any like memories or experience from that?
Definitely,
yeah, for sure.
Actually, I was watching the documentary yesterday on ABC and stuff, and my mom was like, "Yeah, we were," because it was '92. I think I was like 4 in '92. Yeah, that's about right. So I was on the roof with my parents, and I didn't even remember that. But then my mom's like, you remember that we was on the roof watching like the fires all around LA happen? And I was like, and like all of a sudden this flashback happened. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I was there, like during the LA riots. So yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, the riots were in what? That was 90 what?
That was 92.
Oh, I was like 1. So I don't remember nothing. But Duckwrth do.
You know, say so.
Nah, just play.
Yep, Uncle Duck.
I wanted to ask, has the new Duckwrth track by Kendrick Lamar like affected you in any way? Like,
it's annoying because people just keep saying it over and over again. Like I don't know, I love Kendrick, but after like the 30th time and like the 40th DM and stuff, it's just like this is old. Like, yes, I know. Like we all listen to hip hop. The song is called Duckwrth. I get it. They're like, that's your cousin. I was like, bro, I don't know. If he's my cousin, you should ask him. DM him. Don't DM me. So yeah.
How was it being on tour with Anderson .Paak, and like how is he as a person?
Anderson is man, he's mad modest. He's super humble of a guy and stuff. I find that like the people who are really like breaking through and like, cause you know like the overnight success, like they super like prideful and just you know just think that they're rock stars, really not and stuff. And like the people who are like really humble and like take their time and grow, like these are the people who are becoming the greats of our generation. So Anderson .Paak just fits right in there. Or Paak, excuse me, he fits right in there. And yeah, it was great. We learned a whole bunch. I picked up a lot as far as like live performance. You gonna take this away, channel?
Yeah, it's just a learning experience, man. Like, dude's a pro. He's a professional. You know, so I remember like we were like one of our questions. We were just like, "Yo, bro, how do you like keep your energy the whole time?" You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? He was just like from experience. And like here we're like have some time. Me and Duck have some time in shows now. And like we find ourselves on stage not getting tired anymore. You know.
Yeah.
From just keep doing it over and over and back to back to back.
Much.
You know, so he really taught, for me, he just really taught me how music is a marathon. It's not a sprint. You know, it's something you gotta work at every day.
Yeah, and speaking of energy, I saw you guys at South by Southwest.
Oh,
you saw us?
I'm the one that came up to you afterwards, and I was like, "Can I interview you?"
I remember at the Urban Outfitters.
Yeah,
I
Urban
remember.
Outfitters.
I remember.
Yeah,
I
that
remember.
was me.
Oh,
that's
And
groovy.
yeah, and like you guys, your energy, your stage performance, it's incredible. Like I feel like people should just see you like based on that, or like I mean, your music is great, and so is that. Like, and I want to say is like, how do you do it? Like, how do you keep that going? Like, it's so good.
You got to go look at me. Okay, all right.
I mean, we were just talking about this the other day. We were a mixture of the Temptations, Bad Brains. Who else?
Isn't that crazy, by the way? Temptations and Bad Brains.
Yeah, NERD.
NERD, yeah, for sure. Outkast.
Outkast for sure. Yeah.
What else? Everything.
James Brown, man. Like,
and James Brown. Yeah,
Funkadelics, man.
I've been working on my
Parliament,
like tricks and stuff.
And we added the band too, so we have that whole Parliament thing going right now. Yeah. So it's just like,
it's just crazy.
It's the funk, man.
It's the funk. Yeah. We're just like we're reintroducing it, but in a newer way. Like it's not just a traditional form of funk. It's like the punk with the funk and like.
Hey, you got skirts and kilts and flowers everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's a juxtapose of so many elements.
Nice. Flowers and mosh pits. That's our juxtapose.
Yeah.
Flowers and mosh pits.
Yeah, but it's great because you engage the audience.
Yeah. No, it's very important because we're not gonna go ham if the crowd isn't going ham. Like, it's their energy that like provides us everything we need to keep going. So. I guess the audience is what keeps it going, like running out there and like seeing their faces, and they're all like, ah, and then you're just like,
taking off your shirt, making girls go crazy.
I love Jesus. Yeah, it's the usual.
Have you ever had any like crazy fan experiences yet? You just looking around.
Too many.
Channel, take it away.
Nah, you go, bro.
Too
many. Hey, just go.
Crazy fan experiences. All right, there was this one time where we was in Portland, and I was, this is me getting familiar with like having a crowd so big. So it's like, it was, girls are like reaching their hands out, And I'm just like, okay, like this is a perfect moment, you know, to like connect with the audience. So I like put my hand out. I thought it was gonna be a nice little gentle, you know, like appreciation of my hand. You know, no, they dogged my hand. They like pulled me in, and then like I was trying to like get out of it, and then somebody else grabbed my arm and then like pulled me in more. And like it was a barricade like between like the stage and the audience. So it's like I literally almost fell into the barricade, and I had to like slip my way out of it and stuff. And So now I figured out how to do it. You have to. It's a certain way where like you make it. You like touch a hand fast. You touch hands fast. You don't give them too much because they're gonna mess your life up.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm just grateful that anybody like thinks I'm cool, because I wasn't cool in high school. I wasn't cool. I just wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
I thought I was cool, but I wasn't really cool. But you know, anybody saying something, anybody saying thank you, anybody just looking at us, anybody clapping, anybody feeling something, that means a lot to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you guys have like like what's your favorite memory or like funniest moment between you two?
Dang it, every show.
Yeah.
Just be together.
This guy Duckwrth is a cartoon.
Pretty much.
Like he can do anything.
Remember the time I was killing with the shoulders?
Oh, bro. Oh, yeah.
It was one of the most recent ones. It was at the end of Get Ugly. And then like, yeah, I was just like,
He was doing the shoulder thing. It was just crazy, and I was on stage. I lost it because
lost it.
It was too smooth, and I was like, y'all didn't see this. I just started screaming.
He
out
started
of nowhere.
screaming in the mic. I'm like, we're going into the next. He's
I was like, yo, this fool's shoulders just went crazy. Oh no, you had to be there. I'm sorry.
You had to be
You just
there.
had to be there.
Yeah, it's one of them wild moments.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just always funny because we're just having fun at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like it's never anything too crazy. Oh, remember that time? That was a recent one where I did the spin move and I kicked my mic stand and it hit the girl in the head.
Oh, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he Miguel this one girl. Y'all know when Miguel kicks a girl, and he Miguel somebody for sure.
It was two situations that night because I crowd surfed and I had my.
Yo, all right. Before you jump into the crowd, you're supposed to give them a
warning.
A warning.
Not at the punk shows.
This fool just jumped and said, all you see is a skirt and some Vans. I'm like, where this fool go? Somebody help this man.
Because all you see is like legs, and then like by this time I'm already like upskirted, so it's just my undies and everything.
We had to pull him back. We had to get somebody to pull him back on the stage. I'm like,
and then I like dolphin flipped and I kicked somebody in the head.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
it was a gentle kick. It wasn't anything.
But that
crazy.
show, that was in Portland. They were wild. Lewis and Clark College. Shout out to y'all, man.
Shout out to y'all.
That was crazy. That was one of them
amazing.
That was one of them nights. That was just one of them nights.
For sure.
Yeah, people was getting beat up, punched in the face,
Really?
kicked, and like
it was amazing.
But it was a punk show.
It was a punk show. Like it was
just
cool.
one of them shows.
Yeah, you know how to go.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like to ask, can you name us like 3 random facts about you? Or 3 random facts about each of you.
You
You can say it about each other if you want.
I got yeah, about alright, shoot.
Do you know my 3 random facts? Do you know 3 random facts about me?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know this.
I mean,
they're like
deep and dark. I don't want to.
That's too much. Yeah, that's just like my best hobby.
Yeah.
We could do 3 random facts about myself. Okay. 1, I don't like going out. I might look like a fun person, but I'm really boring. I don't like going out.
It's supposed to be a fun fact.
Yeah, I can be whatever.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I used to collect Pokemon cards. I was a Pokemon card.
You're a Pokemon master?
We don't go like.
Oh, we go back and forth? Alright, cool. I'm like terribly double jointed. So it's like I used to in order to like get lunch money, I'd be like, hey, if I show you a crazy trick, give me $1. This is in like middle school, and they be like, it gotta be something crazy. I was like, I got you, bruh. So like I put my hand on the table, and then like I'll twist it around and stuff like that, and it'll get to like a little chill point, and I'm like, okay, that's it. They was like, that's not anything. And I was like, nah, all right, cool, grab it, see if I can go further. And they'll keep pushing it, and it'll keep going and keep going, and yeah, it was nasty. So yeah, I used to prostitute myself.
Yeah, I was really like, it was a call girl. It was a call girl.
Yeah, that was me in middle school.
Dang.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. All my fun facts are like nerd stuff, man. I was boring, bro. When I was in like 7th grade, when I first started learning how to produce, I used to all of Kanye's songs on like the late registration and college drop. I used to take them on my computer and slow them down to try to find the samples.
Oh, that's cool.
And really, before we had internet, we could go to the website. So I used to just slow the songs down and like get to the pitch, and then I'll find the song. That's how we do it.
That's kind of cool, actually.
So when did you start producing music? 7th grade?
I made my first beat when I was 12.
Wow, that's awesome.
And then I brought it to the house, and this is what I was telling you about growing up in Compton. I brought it to the house, and they told me it was whack, so I stopped producing, and I didn't start producing until I was 20 years old. So,
Dang, that's a
I've
big
been
jump.
like, but I grew up playing drums and stuff, so I've always been doing music.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. Are you still doing fun facts?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Fun fact. All right, there was
I'm all
this.
serious on here.
There was this time where like I was giving a speech. I trained for this speech for like hecka long, and it was another like middle school situation. And so I'm up on the podium and everything like that, and I'm doing pretty good, addressing the whole class about, I don't know what the heck I was talking about, but earlier that day I had some frijoles, and you know what I'm saying, I just know that like I shouldn't be eating beans in any like type of like public situation, so and I also had allergies, so I was gassy with allergies. So I was saying the speech, and I was like, oh, hold on real quick. And I sneezed.
Oh, no.
And then I pooed it out in front of the whole...
So you sharted.
I didn't shart. It didn't go in my pants like that. I just sneezed, and the sneeze triggered the poop. But you...
I think that's a shirt.
That's a shark.
What is that? Is that a fish? That's a shark?
Yeah.
I thought a shark's when you poop on yourself slightly. Is that no?
Slightly.
Isn't that what you did?
He went all the way. He knows what he said.
Okay.
It's not a shark. What classifies a shark?
I don't know, but that's not what you're saying.
Because I thought a shark is a in a fart.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Yeah.
See?
When the little...
Yeah,
oh, come on.
Slightly.
Alright, cool. Yeah, shark.
Whatever.
Okay, last fun fact. I was y'all ever seen the movie Sister Act?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the little boy that was singing Happy Day?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? That wasn't me. I know I'm dark skinned, so y'all don't look the same. But nah, I had to be him in elementary school. I was we did a Sister Act play.
Wait, y'all did that too?
Mhm.
I did that in church.
And I did the solo and everything. Mhm.
Yeah, I did the Sister Act thing too for sure.
I'm a really black kid. I grew up a black kid.
No, I believe
Anything
it.
black I did.
Mm-hmm.
Anything culture wise black. What was that?
That's funny, bruh. That's hilarious. What was the rap?
Joyful glory, in my life I put down before these. Since I was a youngster, I came to the.
I don't know the words.
So I had to go. Hey,
That's dope.
hey, I will go watch that.
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm
say
feeling
that.
real nostalgic right now.
Sister Act 2? Or is that Sister Act 1?
That was Sister Act 2.
Yeah, that's with Lauryn Hill.
Mhm.
She was so fire.
Lauren Hill, man. That was-
Woo.
man, shout out to Lauren Hill,
Shout
man.
out, yo.
For sure.
She be speeding her songs up. They're like hella punk now.
I've heard her new music.
No, it's the same music. It's just like her stuff back in the day.
Oh, got you.
But it just sped up.
Got you.
She'd be like, faster, faster.
Oh, about her live performances?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
got you.
crazy. I'm the only one in the crowd that love it because I love punk. So I'm just like, yeah. And everybody just like, what is this? It's fun.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been starstruck by any of the musicians?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Remember that? Remember we went to see Cuddy when he got out of rehab?
Yeah.
That was and Pharrell was just walking through.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
That was my first time seeing Pharrell.
Mhm.
Oh,
yeah. When I met Pharrell at the Adidas thing.
yeah.
So nervous.
Yeah,
How
we
was
both
that?
we both met our idols. We both met our idols on our birthday.
Mm-hmm. Wait, who'd you?
Tori Moore was.
Oh, that's
was
right.
my-
You did me
was
to
my
him.
dude.
Yeah, Chaz. And everything.
He became a friend now.
Yeah, he's a peer.
It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, definitely that. It's somebody else. I think I see. Oh, Debo used to go to my church from Friday. It's got about 40 crack. It's got about 40 crack. It's my bike.
What he said? He said,
He's gonna cry in the car.
The dude came up with the chain. He's like, "I'ma just tuck my idea. I'ma just tuck my idea."
My grandma gave me that chain.
My grandma gave me this chain. He really thought it was safe. He thought the tuck it was safe.
I'ma just tuck mine in.
I'ma just tuck my idea.
That's funny, bro. Yeah, Debo. That was my first star encounter.
Yeah, I don't really get starstruck. Really.
Try not to.
Yeah, cause I used to, but my cherry got popped already, so I'm pretty good.
Pharrell or yeah.
Pharrell, I seen Kanye. I didn't meet Kanye. I've seen him, but
when I meet Andre, 3000.
3 stacks. Yeah.
I'm gonna cry like a little girl. I swear I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry.
I'm gonna cry.
I think that would be awkward.
I'm gonna cry. I'm sure it's gonna be awkward for both of us. Probably more for him because he's gonna be this grown man grabbing his kneecaps. Thank you, Kylie. Thank you.
I met Quincy Jones too. Dang, man.
You did?
Yeah.
That's lit.
Yeah, man. I'm pretty. I met my cherry got popped. I'm done.
You went to school for design.
Yeah.
What made you choose that career, even though you're doing music now and you always like music?
I was gonna be like an animator, and then I found out how much animators make, and I was just like, let me switch over to graphic design. And it was a very embarrassing moment because like I was just wanted to go to school for art, and I was just like checking out different majors. So I went to Academy of Arts had some type of presentation in LA, and it was for one of them was for advertisement, and they were just like asking different people. The advertisement major was asking different people, why do you want to do advertisement? And then I raised my hand and I was like, self-expression. Mind you, advertisement is to like create for other people. Yeah. It's to design for other companies. And I raised my hand and said self-expression, and everybody laughed at me. It was intense. But I was just like, you know what, forget y'all. So instead of doing specifically advertisement, I just like went to graphic design because I could still like self-express myself. Pretty much. But yeah, and I did like garment design and like all type of different things. So I don't know, graphic design just kind of came in the forefront. I was also running away from music too, because my whole family does music. So I was like, I'm not gonna be the stereotypical Lee and stuff or Duckwrth and do music. So I'm just gonna do something different.
You're trying to be the rebel.
I was trying to be the rebel, and then look at God, put me right back in it.
What do you guys think of the rap industry today? Like, with the mainstream, like, rap artists, are you a fan of them?
I think there's a lot of like interesting people out right now. Like I think that there's a new wave coming again. There's always a cycle of different people that come, and I like where everything's going. I love it. I mean, I think it's more, I don't know, I don't want to say it's more creative than it was, but it's just like, it's a lot of boundaries that are like just being broken right now, and I feel like we're a part of that. So yeah, I'm on board for sure. And I like the way people are doing things now. It's like very, very cool.
I'm gonna sound like that old man in hip hop. I don't know. I think okay. I like it because the door has opened, and it's just like it took the different people. Like even like you can say Outkast opened up a door for a lot of like strange music to come in. So it's like you can't even be mad at that. They opened up a lot of different new styles, but I just feel that the industry lacks of integrity. Like they used to kind of do like artist development. They used to be able to really just like churn out some like amazing stars, and now it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of garbo. And it's not garbo because of the choice of music. I mean, because of the music, it's just because like they don't really like the A&Rs. They don't like the music themselves. Like they don't really believe in the music. They just seen it popping on SoundCloud, or they seen it popping in other places, and the kids are talking about it, so they scoop it up. But like they don't know the lyrics, they ain't listen to the songs. Like I asked them, like I had a meeting with this specific record label, and I had a meeting with the A&R, and I was like, do you play that music to your grandma? Do you play it to your kids? Do you play it to your wife? Like, can you really say that you're proud about the music that you invest in? And he looked in my eye, he was like, no. I was like, so why do you do it? And he was just
Money,
like,
man.
money. So it's just like anything that has to do with just like just money, just in general. I don't know. It's a lack of integrity. So I like the fact that like doors are opening up, but it's just like I just wish that the music industry just had more integrity. That's my spiel.
What I love that you guys are almost like it's like a new genre of hip hop, or not. I mean, it's like alternative, where you're combining genres. Or like I heard that like Fukushima song of yours, and it was like reggae like sounding, and then like you have all these other songs that you can hear like the punk influence and the funk. Like it's great. Like it's new, it's upcoming, and like I read your YouTube comments, and like all these people are just like loving you and. That must be exciting. Like I'm pretty sure like you're blowing up. Like I can see your success just continuing and rising up.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm really happy with because usually like with YouTube, I be like a lot of haters. They be like, "What is he wearing?" Or just I don't know. It just be crazy. Like people be hating hard, but it's like for the most part, it's like a lot of positivity.
Yeah.
And then when it's negative people in there, the people who are like my fans, like they chew them.
Oh really?
Yo.
That's
they
great.
chew them up. They just have you actually ever listened to the music? You just sitting here trolling like get the F out like like they go ham, yo. I love them. I love y'all so much.
Yeah. The comments I was reading, there's like none negative whatsoever, and like I was wondering too, like does he read them? But then I saw you do reply, so like you do read them.
Back in the day, I was replying. I haven't replied as much these days because it's like now it's just like with blowing up, you get a lot of different people coming in, and these are the people who aren't your fans. So it's just like they can kind of say some hurtful things, and it's like I got a pretty strong backbone, but I don't be trying to like tempt the waters. Like I'm not trying to sit there and just see, because it's kind of hurtful a little bit. So I just like go ahead and do y'all thing and let my real fans chew them up, spit them out, and whatnot.
You think then fame will affect your creativity in a good way or in a bad way? So I feel like a lot of artists, once they go mainstream, sometimes they have to follow certain rules in order to stay up there. And do you think you'll, be in that situation, or are you just gonna like ignore it and just do you?
I'll try my best to ignore it and do me, because like for me, I'm gonna treat it as if it's just art in general, and it's like you're assigning me not as just like a recording artist, but like as like a literal like artist. Like I'm a designer. That was like a joke that you had back in the day.
What?
You was like talking about me, how I talk about music. It's like, I'm not a musician, I'm a designer. But like, no, for real, it's like all design at the end of the day. And it's just like, for me, when I think of commercial music, I think of like Ray Charles and like how he like composed the song. And like for me, like that's not selling out, because like he made American like music for like everyone, And it's like, yeah, I look up to those people when I'm thinking about like a way to like fashion myself in a commercial way, not so much like a pop of these days, like from Katy Perry type shit. but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just find my own way, and it's just like I don't even see myself doing music for like forever ever. Like I'm gonna be like handing the baton to like other like younger artists and like opening up lanes for them, And like saying I'll hop on every once in a while, and like maybe like give them some soundscapes, but it's like. All we're doing is just opening up the door for like more to come in. We're just like trying to forefather in certain ways.
I read in an interview that you want to leave something behind besides the music that will like make people chill out or relax, and you mentioned an adult playground, which I thought was a really cool concept. What did you visualize in this like adult playground?
Oh crap! I'm gonna crunch my toe. I imagine because I feel like the reason why like CEOs of these companies are so like stuck up is because like it's just like this whole pressure like of being an adult, and it's just like within being an adult you have to like just gotta be a certain way, and it's just like you still have the same like anatomic makeup as you was a child. It's just like you gotten older, maybe your muscles have like deteriorated, or like your bones are more rickety, but it's like you the same person you were as a child. So it's like, why should there be any like true difference? Like that child is still like in you, And I feel like if people were still connected to like that adolescence and that imagination, like I feel like the world would kind of be a little bit more chill, a little bit more easier. So it's like I would imagine like people are like in this corporate meeting and like they're really like grinding and like going in, and then 12 o'clock hits. It was like, oh, okay, 12 o'clock hits, and all the like people in the suits, they like stripping their suits off and stuff like that, and like running down to the playground and everything. At least that would be the commercial for it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it wouldn't happen like that in real life, but it's like, and I'm trying to figure out like more adult type of like playground situations, you know. But like, shoot, maybe it's just a slide. It's just something that, you know, a CEO needs to, you know, relieve himself and then come back into the meeting and just, you know, be fresh and actually, you know, be human. So I'm figuring it out, but adult playground.
Yeah, I think you should go for it. Like,
Yeah.
that sounds great.
Can we shout out the Uglies real quick?
Yeah.
Shout out the homies.
So we've been rocking with a band and stuff. So yeah, the Uglies, man. That's Drew Banga on bass guitar. Then we got Boogie.
Boogie. He just dropped the project.
He just dropped the project.
Jameson. Y'all should go check that out. It's crazy.
That song Body is crazy.
Yeah.
And then we got August Grant on vocals, background vocals, and just on sauce in general.
Yeah, that's a saucy brother.
That's a saucy brother right there. He
Very
got a
saucy.
crazy falsetto.
Yeah, we really got a team right now.
Channel on the keys and DJing.
Definitely, man. Blossom.
And me, I'm just upskirting and
the vocalist.
The vocalist.
The skirt the HR.
Vocalist.
He's the HR.
The
group.
HR. Yeah, I was watching this documentary yesterday on Rolling Stones. And like Mick Jagger, like he would just be like prancing on stage, and then he had like a bowl of like flower petals, and he would just throw it.
That's awesome.
We gotta do that. We gotta do that. We gotta throw
Mick
flower
Jagger,
petals.
good looking, bro.
Yeah, Mick Jagger, thank you. We're gonna totally steal that. We're
Yeah.
gonna throw flower petals.
Dang.
Yep.
I can't wait, man. May's gonna be a good month.
Yeah, May's gonna be an amazing month.
It's my birthday. Your birthday too.
Yep. Like, what day are you? Are you May?
I'm May 26th.
May 26th. Oh, that's right, because
You're May.
May 13th.
May 13th. Taurus Gemini.
Boom.
Are there any other goals for this year?
Uh,
Projects in the works?
just bigger, I suppose. I mean, there are like specific goals, but it's like
sure. Just
it's
keep
really-
going at it,
yeah.
working at it.
It's really from like the artist side, you know. Like we really just want to tighten up like the live performance,
Yeah.
like make sure the music is like so big, you know. And I feel like the accolades come automatically, especially like we're just having fun, like the intention is right, and you know probably get some like features cracking off and everything, like more like we like the artist, but like it's political, you know, it's political with the music business, so we get that cracking. But like, it's just making the music like just amazing, you know, like Grammy's always like the destination.
Yeah.
Grammy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the best show you ever went to?
Went to
Yeah, experience.
the best show we've ever went to.
You want to take that one
Like
off?
who did you see that just like?
I don't know. Nothing has ever topped Yeezus.
Mm-hmm.
That production was just probably that. I don't know. Kanye is just like he's probably like the best performer to me I've ever seen. Like he just takes so much pride in you could tell he takes you could tell he takes pride of it to the T. You know, as soon as you walked in Yeezus, you heard like some classical choirs like going on, like to really, it felt like you were in like a Catholic church or something. Like that's how like crazy it was. He felt the vibe, you know, and that's I want that for us, you know, to just go that hard like in our shows where you walk in and you feel the vibe. You know what I'm saying? You know this is Duckwrth. You know this is Channel. You know what I'm saying? You know this is something that we did. You know?
Yeah, my favorite. It was all like punk shows really, and like metal shows. Like, and it's always like experiences in the mosh pit. Like I was at a Metallica show, and it was like fire like everywhere. It's so funny, dude. It's hella fire. And then I was going up against like skinheads, like Nazi skinheads and stuff, and like that was the first time I've ever like witnessed one like that in that way. It was crazy, but like in the mosh pit it was like love. And I seen Bad Brains and everything, and I like HR is like a little bit older. That's the lead singer, so like he's not gonna be going as crazy as he used to be. So it was really funny because like he's like conducting the mosh pit in certain ways because he's so zen now. So it's like people are going insane. This like big old tonguing dude like lifted me up and threw me across like the pit and everything, and I landed on the other side, and I just like I'm like yeah, and I like look up and like HR is just like still conducting super zen. And then Oh, the first punk show I ever went to was the Casualties in San Francisco. I seen the Casualties, and I was so excited. And then Jorge, the lead singer, like he's like, we're about to do Blitzkrieg Bop. Who wants to come up here and do Blitzkrieg Bop? And I was just like, me. So then like I raised my hand and stuff, and then he pointed at me. He was like, you on stage. I ran up on stage. He threw the mic. I mean, he gave me the mic and everything. They started Blitzkrieg Bop. And I forgot all the words. Oh, and that's the easiest Ramon song that you can ever like know. I forgot all the words. So I just like I started like skanking, and then I just like crowd surfed. And they just like Jorge just like he like grabbed his nose and started laughing. But, yeah, it was funny as hell. Those are my 3 favorites.
Alright, coming towards the end of the show, and we were supposed to do music in between, but we just got carried away.
We just wanted to interview you this entire time.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
This is just like a random pleasure. Do you guys have a random question? Do you guys have any guilty pleasures?
That's that. Come on.
I mean, I don't
I'm talking
know.
to 2 artists here. We crazy as hell. Guilty pleasure. All my pleasures are guilty. Yeah. Honestly, I don't want nothing normal. I'm a weirdo.
You want to start this off?
Nah, bro, you start, man.
I used to have a toe fetish when I was younger. I used to have a crazy toe
You
fetish.
used to have a toe fetish.
Okay, if I see some nice toes,
Exactly.
it's gonna do something to me. I ain't gonna do nothing with the toes. Now, mind you, I ain't gonna do nothing with the toes. But if the toes come out and they're pretty,
It's over.
pretty toes are good. What else? Dulans is an amazing soul food spot.
Yeah, Dulans over there on
it's
over
one
there on
Century and Hobart.
Bro,
They got another one.
I look. Are we taking Duck home?
Trying to get some
I look.
Dulans.
You might have to go to Dulans.
Okay, so like what you do is like if you catch it early enough, like before 4, you do the lunch special and they do it for $8. But if you catch it after, it's like 12. But it's worth it because they give you big portions. It's like what I usually do. What?
We was weighing them plates out. We said we was weighing them plates
heavy
out.
because we did that right before we went on tour. Now, you never start a tour off going to Dulans because everybody in the car is gonna be asleep. Everybody knocked out, yo. So
Right now, thinking about doing.
right, it's Itisville. So yeah, so I got what I usually do. I get the baked chicken. So they give me 2 baked chicken breasts, like heavy breasts. It kind of makes me scared because I know what they doing to them chickens, the 4 chickens. And then they give me then they give me some greens. They give me some black-eyed peas, and then they give me some yams.
And that mac and cheese melting in your mouth.
It's crazy.
Melting in your mouth.
Guilty pleasure, because we shouldn't be eating that. Diabetes is a common...
Diabetes. What do you say?
Diabetes.
What do you say on the question?
Diabetes.
Diabetes. Diabetes.
He said it's so funny.
He said
Diabetes. He said diabetes.
Diabetes.
But yeah, diabetes is a common thing in like the African American male experience. So we shouldn't be eating so much soul food. But it's just like if you do it once a month, you good. You know, you good. But that's my guilty pleasure. It's Dulans.
Ankles starting to get fat.
I just imagine Channel with like CZ Powers are like fat ankles,
Oh,
and all your like nephews is like they all cuddling like your fat ankles and stuff. I just saw that.
I didn't eat too much greens.
You ate too much Dulans.
My guilty pleasure. I like sounds. I think a guilty pleasure. I could just talk about music all day. Like too much to a point. Yeah.
I just want to say again, thank you so much for being on the show. You guys are amazing live, and it's great interviewing you. You have great personalities, great energy.
Thank you.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous.
You
Still am. I don't know why.
we were nervous. I didn't know what I was gonna be doing. I fell asleep in the car. I woke up.
You're like, where am I? Where is this? It's not
I'm
LA.
looking around. Channel waking up too. We didn't know what was gonna happen. I seen y'all making a boat outside. I was waiting for Lil Yachty to pop out and start making music.
I know I want it.
So yeah, I just didn't know what to expect. But you know, like I said, we have fun. So it's like whatever it is, we just gonna have fun. We're gonna try to keep it professional, but we gonna do it in between.
And all the exposure, you know.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, you know what I'm saying, we weren't doing this. So thank God that things are on the up and up.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully next time we see each other, we more on the up and up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, on both ends.
For sure.
Because miracles happen every day.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thanks
this
again.
is Celestial Transmission, KUCI 88.9 FM Irvine. See you next week.
Yes. Thank you. Bye.